Okay, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here tonight. It is Tuesday, July 16th, and this is a What is Beachbody Coaching webinar. And my name is Brittnae Giesau, and I'm a 4-star diamond coach. And I'm going to here to tell you a little bit about my story, how I got started, and give you some ideas on what you can expect and what exactly being a coach is, how you can earn some money, and a little bit about the company. So what I want you to keep in mind is, again, please, if you have any questions, write them down so that you remember. And then at the end, I'm going to open up the chat, and then you can type in your questions, and that way we can get them all together. Also, make sure that after this webinar, keep in mind, go back to the coach that invited you here and thank them for inviting you to the webinar and talk to them to follow up. So a little bit about me. Again, my name is Brittnae, and I'm a mom and a wife. I am actually going to be married to my high school sweetheart this weekend on the 19th for 5 years. We've been together on the same day for 11 years, and we have 2 children. They are 6 and 4, and I don't know if there might be loudness in the background because I can hear them driving bicycles up and down the driveway right now outside my window. But I've been a coach for a little over 3 years, and I'm a 4-star diamond, and I'm also a 2012 elite coach, which means that I was, there were 96 elite coaches in the company of over 100,000, so I was within that 96 top coaches. I'm from a super small town in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and a lot of times I hear people say that I could never do what you do because we live in the same town, or I'm a stay-at-home mom and I don't get out often. But you know what? Our town is so small, and I've managed to build myself a pretty successful business. So the key is to branch out onto social media and really build your business that way. But I got started because I am a Turbo Jam success story. After I had my daughter, who is 4, I needed to find something to keep me on track, and my coach Mindy told me about Turbo Jam, so I decided to give it a try. And about 8 months later, I lost just under 50 pounds, and that's kind of where Beachbody coaching fell into my lap. So from there, I moved on to Turbo Fire, Jillian Extreme, and to complete my entire other library of Beachbody programs. But Turbo Jam is my first love, and I can attribute my success, my joining the business, my physical fitness right now to Turbo Jam. So to give you a little bit more about my story, before I became a coach, again, I was trying to work out, and I found that I was really unhappy, and I had so many comments from family members or other people from time to time that saying, oh, she's here now, she's going to be so crabby, and I was just mean. And I would come home from work every day, and I knew that I was just being unhappy and rude to my family because I was just a miserable place in my life. I was working full-time, and I was a paralegal for my family's law firm for 7 years. And, it was a job. It was something that I kind of fell into when I needed a job at the time. And at that time, I never really finished college, so I didn't have anything that I was really focusing on. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. So it was basically a job that I went to every day that stressed me out, and I would come home unhappy and mean to everybody all the time. When I started Turbo Jam for about 5 years before that, I was in and out of battling eating disorders left and right. I was up and down, and throughout pregnancies, I would try to fight it and come back. And then I knew after I had my daughter that was why I looked towards Turbo Jam, because I can honestly say that I would have fallen back into that path, and I was terribly afraid of where that was going to lead me in my life, because I had done it for 7 years, and having people tell you, oh, you're so skinny, you're what, 80 pounds soaking wet, was all fine and dandy, but they don't understand what it does on the inside to a person. So for me, finding Turbo Jam was really like the thing that pulled me out of that dark hole and saved me from doing all of that. We had absolutely no money. I went back to work after 6 weeks of maternity leave with my daughter, and we had already been struggling. I mean, we weren't struggling terribly financially before then, but we were definitely living paycheck to paycheck. And I didn't receive any maternity leave for my pay, or for my pay for my maternity leave. And so we drained everything that we had. So when I went back to work, we were below paycheck to paycheck. Had no idea if we were going to be able to keep our house. We actually had to do what's not a refinance or foreclosure, but a modification on our loan because we were behind in house payments. So all of this compounded really just put a bad mojo on my family. We were, there were times that my husband and I were unsure, if things were going to work out between us, and it was because of financial strain and me being unhappy and, crabby all the time. That didn't sit well, and it doesn't provide a very good environment. So now, 3 years later, I can honestly say that everything has turned completely upside down for us. I am now a full-time stay-at-home mom. I left my job in June of last year, so June 29th, I believe, of 2012 was my last day of work. And so I get to be home with my kids every day. And not only that, but we're not doing it, we're not like struggling financially to do it. We don't have to worry about what bills we have to not pay anymore. We don't have to like sacrifice one or the other. And I can begin now just rolling over and paying full amounts on credit cards that, we weren't ever able to do before. I have been completely free of all eating disorders for 4 years, which is, I think, physically, my biggest accomplishment. Am I ever going to have the body I had when I was 18? Probably not. I've had 2 kids, but I know I'm healthy, and I know I'm never going to go down that path again, and that's the most important part. And I do this because I have a daughter, and I know how it can be, and I know that I need to set a good example for her. And, we took our first vacation. As you can see up in the top left corner there is a picture of my family at Disney World in March. We had a trip from Beachbody, and that was the first time I have ever taken my kids on a vacation. That's the first time my husband has ever been on an airplane. So really the very first family vacation we've ever taken, and it was completely surreal. And that was kind of like the aha moment. We don't have to worry anymore, and everything is going wonderfully for us. I'm happy. I can be home with them. My husband comes home. We don't have fights. We don't have arguments. It's because we're in a really good place, positively, financially, and with, everything that we have going on. So that's just a little bit about me. And now we can kind of get into the content of our webinar tonight. As you know, Beachbody provides a ton of fitness home programs, and it is the #1 reputable company for home fitness programs. If you personally have not done a Beachbody program, I guarantee if you talk to 3 people, at least one of those people in your group has done something, whether it's Insanity or Turbo Jam or P90X. And if you haven't done them, I'm sure that you've been up late night if you're a mom, nursing, or up with a sick child, or you have insomnia sometimes like I do. You're going to come across these infomercials. They're top selling programs, and they are featured in the media all the time. You hear Ben Stiller and Jonah Hill are 2 that recently are talking about using P90X all the time, which is awesome. Jonah Hill lost a ton of weight, and they're used by the celebrities, and they're not getting paid for it. That they could totally be coaches. Hey, maybe they are, and we don't even know. But they're really just finding results and telling people about what they do, which is what this is all about, just sharing what you do. If you find results from something, you can share it with someone. Anytime you can open up like a fitness magazine or Oxygen, I think it is, that Men's Fitness, oftentimes you're going to find some sort of ad of Beachbody in one of those magazines. And the reason that you find so many infomercials and magazines is because Beachbody puts out millions of dollars every year to advertise. So this is something that not only, are you going to be able to share your story of what you've done with the programs, but you're also going to end up realizing that people are knowing about them because Beachbody's already paying for it. So why not? That's awesome. And, you're going to find all the time trainers are on TV shows. I believe Shaun T was just on Dr. Oz not too long ago. And I know Jillian Johnson was on Good Morning America a couple months ago. So they're always out there talking and sharing what they do. So obviously it's pretty good stuff. So first I want to tell you about, we talked about the programs and like what you're going to find, but this one, new is brand new. It's Focus T25. And if you've heard of Insanity or Hip Hop Abs, Asylum, that's the precursor, the sequel to Insanity, Shanti has created a brand new program. And this program, I am personally doing it right now. I'm on day 8 or 9, I can't remember. And it's amazing. And the cool thing about it is that it's only 25 minutes. So you get this intense workout, but you're only doing it for 25 minutes. So if you have found yourself, or you come across people that say that their biggest excuse is because they don't have time, I mean, T25 is the one to do, because it's only 25 minutes. You can get that done on a lunch break. Granted, you're probably going to need a shower, so I hope you have an hour lunch break. But, you know, it can be done anytime. And it's only 5 days a week, and it's really awesome. I'm loving it so far. Shakeology. Now, I don't know if you are personally on Shakeology already, or if you've thought about it, or if you've tried a sample. Shakeology is pretty much something that is going to help boost your business, and more importantly, it's going to boost your overall health. Oftentimes, you're going to find people talking to you about the next best weight loss shake. And from all the trouble that I've had in the past, trust me, I've tried a ton. I'm pretty sure I was on like a pretty bad Slim Fast kick even at one time in my life in high school. I mean, that stuff's disgusting. But Shakeology is not only going to give you something to offer to people for a weight loss meal replacement shake. This is the premium health shake. You're not going to get anything like this ever. And it's all natural, organic. You will never have to worry about, am I getting enough nutrients in my day? Am I getting all my vitamins that I should be getting in a day? Because this is hugely dense with nutrition. I mean, I can't even explain to you all the ingredients, because they're all natural. They come from all over the world, and they are planted and cultivated in organic plants, in organic farming areas. And the money that is made on Shakeology also goes back to these communities as well, to help to pay for the people that are farming these products. So not only, are you getting something awesome that's going to help you lose weight, it's going to give you crazy energy, it's going to help you lower cholesterol, it's going to be your vitamins for the day, and it tastes so yummy. There you can see some of our flavors. We have 2 vegan flavors, which means there is no whey protein. It's all from brown rice. So if you are vegan, or you have issues with being lactose intolerant, the vegan are generally the best ways to go. They come in chocolate and chocolate and strawberry tropical. And then in the regular whey protein, we have chocolate green berry, which I am loving now, and the brand new vanilla. And vanilla was a long time in the making, because there were so many issues of trying to find that perfect all natural formulation that was strong enough to have a good flavor. And so many other companies will have a vanilla shake, but they're not going to be all natural. They're going to put something in there, some fake flavoring that's going to help. That's the only way that they could do it. So this vanilla was a long time in the making, and let me tell you, it is some pretty yummy, yummy stuff. So let's talk a little bit about success stories. Beachbody is making people's lives change every day, whether it's financially or physically and health-wise. Every day, life is being changed. And here, this first picture is Angel, and she has done the Ultimate Reset. And the Ultimate Reset not only the Ultimate Reset is a 21-day detoxing program. So it's no exercise, literally like walking every day, set to a meal plan with all natural supplements that you are supposed to take every day for 21 days. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was terrified of this program, and I was so scared to do it because I was not a good eater. I knew that my nutrition was terrible, but I did it in 21 days, and I lost 10 pounds and about 15 inches. And I know one of my good friends, Liz, she had amazing results with it. And you can see here, Angel has lost 18 pounds. So, but that's only like a side effect. The weight loss and the slimming down is literally a side effect. What you're going to get out of the Ultimate Reset is, number one, you're going to, have some weight loss, hopefully. Number two, you're going to teach yourself how to eat properly and to really, truly fuel your body. And number three, you are going to, it's clinically proven that it's a detox. So it's totally cutting everything down and lowering cholesterol, changing blood sugar levels, really just cleansing out your body and doing it all naturally. This next picture is one of my good friends, Jennifer Burgess, and this mom has twins. That picture on the left of her is shortly after giving birth to her two little boys, and I believe they are now 2. Oh God, she's gonna text me in like 5 minutes if I'm wrong. But she's a mom of twins, and her picture on the right is what she looks like now after doing Shakeology and Turbo Fire and Chalene Extreme. She was also a $1,000 Beachbody Challenge winner. So not only, you know, are you going to help people change lives, how your life is going to get changed, but everybody can get entered into the Beachbody Challenge for some chances to win money every day and every month. Oh wait, I'm going to go back. I also have one more success story, and this is actually a coaching success story. And I want to share this with you because we all have different stories of coaching, and I am going to share with you today my friend Jillian. She's one of my coaches. Jillian is one of my top coaches. Oh, I just got stuck. She's one of my top coaches, and she's a top coach because she leads from her heart. So I'm going to let her tell her story.
Hey everybody, my name is Jillian Campayno. I am 24 years old and I am one of Brittnae's coaches. I met Brittnae online on Twitter a few years ago, 2 years ago to be exact. I had already had a great success story with Turbo Jam. I had lost 62 pounds with the programs, and I tweeted about wanting to try out Turbo Fire. So I got a reply from a Brittnae Giesau, and we started talking a little bit. We got to know each other and built that relationship up. And one day she just asked me if I had ever considered doing what she does. And to be honest, I was already doing everything a coach does. I was referring people to Beachbody constantly because they wanted to know how I lost weight. I love the programs, I love the products, and really, I was doing it already. So I watched a webinar just like this one and took everything into account and realized that it's kind of dumb not to do it, honestly. I really didn't have support in the beginning though. My friends and family were kind of skeptic, which is usual. You know, you may be feeling that as well right now. But deep down, I just knew that this was something I needed to do for myself. So I signed up anyway, took that leap of faith. I got off to a little slow start. I think I let that unsupportiveness get to me a little bit. I was kind of scared to share and talk about the business. But eventually I just realized that I needed this to work. I needed it to work. I was 22 at the time. I was in college for business, and I was bored, so bored. And I could not even imagine trying to find a job after school was done. So I just started following the simple things that I needed to do every day. It's all laid out for you. We have great trainings available through our team as well as Beachbody. And I just started seeing those small successes roll in. My first goal was to pay my car payment within a month, and I did that. Then I was able to, start and pay it in 2 weeks. Did that. That turned into paying it in 1 week, and now I can pay it officially in like 2 days. So right now at 24 years old, since I took that leap of faith 2 years ago, I'm able to call this Beachbody coaching my full-time income and job. I am able to, work from home. I'm able to go places whenever I'd like to. I'm able to go on trips all the time because I work from home and I'm, have the ability and to do it. So I just urge you guys right now, if this is something that you really are going back and forth about, thinking about doing, just take that leap of faith just like I did 2 years ago, because it will be one of the best decisions of your life. If you need a change, just think about it. If you don't do anything to change your situation, it's not going to change. So take that leap of faith just like I did. If you're sitting there and you're wondering if this is something for you, just do it, because all you have to lose is a great opportunity. I just want to thank Brittnae for inviting me on tonight, and I hope you get something great out of this. I hope I see all of you, starting this business and changing your life, as I know I did. Have a great night.
I'm so excited that she did this video because she's amazing. Like I said, she's one of my top coaches, but she's one of my top coaches because she leads from her heart, and she meets new people with the drive to want to just help people and is so genuine. And she's 24 years old, you know, and we just hit it off in the beginning and had just an awesome time. And don't know where I'd be without her. She's one of my best friends. Let me get back to here. So what exactly is coaching? I'm sure by now you're like, okay, we've got the stories, you know, we know what's going on. So what am I looking at? In the beginning, I mentioned to you that what these celebrities do when they're not coaching is just sharing, going on TV and talking about what they're doing, right? So why have you found yourself, do you have a success story from Turbo Jam or Insanity? Have you referred a friend to Shakeology? Have you told a coworker how you lost 30 pounds? That's all you're doing is sharing with someone else. You do not have to be this scary person that's a big salesman, because I am not a salesman. I'm not into sales. I don't know how to really sell anybody. I know how to share what I love, and that's it. You need to be a friend and just be there to hold somebody accountable. And when I was coaching, I always tell people that people always ask me, I don't have a perfect story yet. I don't know. I haven't lost 50 pounds. I'm not where I want to be yet. But you know what? You're there to hold them accountable, and you're also asking them to do it for you as well. So you are coaching to be accountable. You're being a product and leading by example. That's it. So you're drinking your Shakeology every day. If you're working out every day, if you're sharing what you love, you're already coaching. So why not just do it, right? You're helping others to reach their goals. Did your coach obviously invited you to this webinar tonight? Think back to when you started your journey and you started your fitness program. Did they urge you and help you to live, to your goals and talk to you about that? That's what you can do for someone else. Just pay it forward from what someone has done for you in the past. You don't have to do parties, but what we do is we hold challenges. So you can do live fitness challenges. So if you have like a bigger area, or you have a really good fitness-minded group around you already, maybe you can hold a weekly fit club and get all your friends together to work out together for free once a week. Or you can hold virtual monthly challenges where you can get everybody to do one program or something else, and you can create a Facebook group and share nutrition and drink Shakeology once a day and help each other. But home parties are not required, but if you are that type of person, if that's your personality type, you love a good party and you love to be social, throw a party, have fun. And of course, you're enjoying a 25% discount. So if you're already drinking Shakeology, you can save like $30. So, it's kind of nice, right? How you're going to earn money is that you are based on the people that you served. Now, let me say that again. You're paid based on how many people you serve. So that means that you are only going to get paid for the people that you want to help, that you genuinely want to help. You can't go out there and meeting new people and just forcing them to sign up as a coach or forcing them to buy something from you, being all icky and salesy without having their first purpose and their goals in your first forefront. So that's how you can make the most out of income-wise out of this business, is genuinely wanting to help as many people. Again, you get a 25% discount on all the products, and you also receive a 25% commission on all sales from your direct site, which you receive 3 sites. You receive a retail store, an Ultimate Reset website, and a Shakeology website. You can earn more money in team bonuses once you start to build your own team. You don't have to build your own team. You can be totally content just doing hosting fitness challenges and helping people and being paid commission based, or you can build a team and grow your own team and sponsor your own coaches to earn additional bonuses. You really get paid what you put in. So if you decide, okay, I'm going to put in like one day a week, your business is going to go pretty slowly. But if you commit yourself to saying, I'm going to meet more people, I'm going to reach out and try to help more people, and commit to doing that every day, your business is going to grow pretty rapidly, and so is your income. And we are never going to pressure you, to make sales or increase your rank. Your sponsor coach is going to work with you to do what you want to do. Talk to you about your goals and find out where you want to go. Not everybody wants to quit their full-time job. Some people, you may be a person that's just looking to earn a discount and maybe make, enough money to help pay for groceries in the month, or have enough to go on a date night a month, or whatever. So your sponsor coach is going to talk to you about your goals and what you foreseen in yourself, and then he or she will work with you to help to build your business. Right now in Team Go-Getters, which is our team, you're watching a Team Go-Getters training right now. It's our team of coaches, starting with my sponsor, Coach Mindy Wender. And we have an elite training series right now that we've started. And the diamond coaches on our team have put this together to help you grow your business quickly and from the start. So that's going to be available for you to use at any time when you decide to become a coach. We always train you and provide you with tools that you need, whether it's talking to people face-to-face or really getting to know social media and building your business that way. Everything has been done before, and we are here to help you, and your sponsor coach is definitely there with you 100% to help you grow. You never have to stock any products, which I know is always a big question on a lot of people's minds, but you don't have to stock any products. Everything goes through your website, and Beachbody ships all that out. You can cancel anytime. There's no contract, and there's also incentive programs to receive customers from Beachbody, actually, when you receive certain ranks later as you grow your business, and you can receive customer leads directly from Beachbody when people order from an infomercial. So this is just an example of some income growth, and I'm going to show you this. And of course, everybody has different ways that they build the business, and some people earn more than this, some people earn less than this. It's definitely, not guaranteed by any means. That's just the disclaimer that we have to let you know, but this is just an example. This is the income of my coach, Mindy Wender. She joined in, as you can see down at the bottom, August of '09, and after a couple months, it grew. This is a weekly paycheck, by the way, but this is going to tell you how things grow each week and each year, and how they build. So as you can see, her business literally quadrupled in 1 year, and it just continues and continues to grow. And at the end of the year, at her 4-year mark, no, 3-year mark, she's making $5,000 a week, and that's not all of her income. And I know that now, this time now, she's making more than that now, and from different areas in the business. And it really just comes to saying this is not something you're going to get rich quick on, because as you can see, it took a couple of months for that income to grow. There were a couple weeks there in 2009 where the paycheck was at zero, and that's totally fine. But you have to remember that, again, you're going to get what you put in, but you also have to, give it some time. It's not something that's going to get you rich quick, and it's a business that's going to take some work. There's no doubt about that. But if your goal is to be earning $5,000 a week after 3 years, then you tell your sponsor that, and your sponsor is going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get there and work with you all the way. So this is just an example, but, it's a pretty good example, I think. So last but not least, how do you get started? It is $39.95 to join the business and receive your Get Started kit. And after that, starting in the second month, it is $15.95 to pay for your websites and maintenance. So I mentioned earlier, you get 3 websites. You never have to do any IT. So if you're like me and totally technologically just not there, all you have to do is add your photos to your website, and Beachbody IT department does all the maintenance on the websites. Again, you can cancel anytime. I would always suggest give at least 6 months to a year before you decide to throw it away. But you can cancel anytime if you're not comfortable. There's no contract. You're not stuck with any minimum quota fee or amount that you need to sell, or you're kicked out or anything like that either. And if you decide to join up with a challenge pack, and I don't know if your sponsor coach has talked to you about it, but a challenge pack gives you a fitness program like T25 and vanilla Shakeology. So fitness program and Shakeology in one package. And then you also get your coach fee waived. So that is a bundled pack. They're anywhere from $160 to $205, but that saves you generally about $80 to $100 on your pack if you start as a coach with a challenge pack. So what are you going to do? I told you at the beginning, you are going to contact the person that sent you to this webinar and give them all the questions. I am going to open it up for chat here as soon as I'm done, in case you have any questions right now. But, get with your sponsor coach, talk to them as soon as you're done watching this, and let them know that you're ready. I mean, literally go to their website, tell your sponsor that sent you here to give you their website, go there, sign up, get started right away, commit to our 60-day training, and enjoy this, because I left my full-time job to work from home, and not a day goes by where I would regret that, and I never feel like my job is work, because I have so much fun and I'm so blessed to meet so many new people. So again, thank you so much for getting on here with me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and open this up for chat, and we're going to probably have to go slow because it might get crazy, but I'll do my best. Enable chat. Okay, you guys should be able to chat if you have any questions for me. And if you don't have any questions, you can feel free to log off. And again, thank you so much, for getting on with me tonight, and go talk to your sponsor coach right now. What happens to the commission if someone returns a product? The commission would be taken out if someone returns something. Beachbody has a return policy on Shakeology of 30 days. And programs like P90X is a 90-day program. If they were to return it within that 90-day program, the commission would be taken out of future checks. Just so you know, you wouldn't have to pay it back. It would just be held and taken out of any further or future checks. Do we pay monthly if you're military? No, Constance, you do not pay monthly if you are active, if you or your spouse are active duty military. You will not have to pay a sign-on fee, and you do not have to pay the monthly fee as well. Would you promote Shakeology to someone who is diabetic? Always, 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 have someone check with their doctor on Shakeology, but I do know there are definitely testimonials within your Shakeology site that you could find, that you could share with someone to talk to them, because it is low glycemic, so it should be very okay. But again, that's always something, to give your customer an ingredient list to take to their doctor and check to make sure first. Any other questions? Is Shakeology for tween or teens too? Again, that's something for a doctor, but of course, I think so. My kids are 6 and 4, and mine drink it every day, so I can really, why not? I guess But if you're concerned, definitely check with the doctor. Do you have any advice on improving the taste of Shakeology? I would, Constance, what I do is I would definitely go talk to the coach that's sent you here. It's going to depend on which flavor you've had, and what you're kind of putting in it, how you're making it. So talk to the person that sent you here to this webinar and check with them, and I'm sure that they can help you out with that. Any more questions? Darby from Cali. I promise I won't sing for you guys tonight. I sometimes do, but I won't tonight. Last call, no questions? Hey, if there are no questions, I have to say that things must have been pretty good, because I blew through that. I looked at the time and I knew I was so close to being on 30 minutes. I had to start rushing. Oh, thanks, Amy. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. So again, what are you going to do? You're going to call, email, text, Facebook, call the person that sent you here, get in touch with them, throw any questions, talk about your concerns, and if not, tell them to give you their website and get signed up tonight so you can get started. So thank you so much, guys, for getting on here tonight with me. I appreciate it, and have a great night.